want you to find out about something when you go onto their app.
Which is crazy because this
And you just
movie
see that it happens.
stars one of the greatest actors of all time, Adam Sandler.
That was good. That was good.
Thank you.
Talk about
Also stars George Clooney.
talk about a prestige.
Got him. Hello, and welcome to the Midnight Matinee Project, a movie podcast for movie lovers, but not movie lovers in the home, movie lovers in the theater. And so if you love going to theater or are trying to figure out if you want to go back to the theater, this is the podcast for you. I'm your host, Hunter, joined by my friend Isaac Fossis. Isaac, how we doing today?
Fantastic. So excited for November. So excited to be into November. I mean, it just keeps on getting better and better, and I have a feeling it's going to continue to get better
I hope so.
as we get to the end of the year.
Yeah, November's a great month. I think November had, probably my favorite day of the year. It's not movie related, but Taco Bell released a Baja Blast pie.
Referencing the hat that you're wearing, yep.
And sweatshirt.
And sweatshirt, yep. I
And
like
underwear.
it. Respect.
But a Baja Blast pie. And I went to 3 different Taco Bells to go find it, and I finally got it. There were 5 left.
Yeah.
And it was so good. And I think my life has been changed.
I mean, we live life to have life-changing moments.
Yeah,
and
I
you
love
had
Taco.
one today.
Yeah, I love Taco Bell. This podcast is not brought to you by Taco Bell,
But with Taco Bell.
maybe with Taco Bell one day.
Yeah.
I several times have brought Taco Bell into the movie theater to watch a movie,
Yeah.
and it's a great experience.
Absolutely.
What's the craziest or like most unique thing you've like food or drink wise that you've brought in to the movies?
That's a great question. Has to be a party-size bag of nacho cheese Doritos.
Party size.
Party size. We like to party.
And did you
Hi,
share
my
them
name's-
with the rest of the theater?
I did not. It was a party size for a party of one. Yeah. Hi, my name's Rod, and I like to party.
And my name's Rod, and I like to party.
No,
Uh,
no. I just said that. I like to party.
Did you eat the whole bag?
Probably. Honestly, it was years. It was a few years ago. I probably did. Usually, I'll get a pub sub, like not even at the movie theater.
Yeah.
At home, I'll just get a pub sub and a bag of Doritos, and I haven't done it in a while because I'm trying to be better, but I have taken down a whole pub sub and a whole bag of Doritos before.
Hey, come on.
It is incredible.
Hey,
You feel
to-
terrible
to
after.
each his own.
And I love feeling that terrible.
I think my favorite thing that I've brought in was I used to work with students, and we went and saw a movie once when I lived in Oklahoma, and we stopped at Cane's before, and apparently you can order just trays of their Texas toast,
That's amazing.
and so we did and brought
Yeah.
those into the movie theater, just Texas toast and cane sauce, a lot of it.
That's
just
really good.
Stuffed underneath the sweatshirt.
Yep.
Like
really
a
good.
breastplate,
Yeah,
basically.
of course. Yeah, pretty much like duct tape to you, like Wolf of Wall Street.
And it was great.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what movie it was.
But you remember the food.
I remember the food. It was great.
You remember the experience.
I remember the experience. And that's what it's all about.
what it's all about.
The movie theater experience with other people.
Yes.
And so if you're new to the Midnight Matinee Project, we're glad you're here. But our goal in this podcast is to bring people back to the movies. We love the movie theater experience. It's better than watching movies at home. It's better than watching movies on the plane. It's better than watching movies in your mind while you sleep. Those are called dreams.
Some might say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we love the movie theater experience. Isaac, what's your, just like, if you had to pick one thing, what's the best part about going to the movies? One thing only.
I mean, there's so many things. We harp on, obviously, the best thing, which is the communal experience, but also diving deeper into like why movies and theaters are so awesome. Audio.
The audio. The audio is so big.
Obviously visual.
Yeah.
Visually, you can't beat it. But an unsung hero. I am a sucker for good audio.
Yeah.
When I watch movies at home, Annie always gets mad at me because I watch them so loudly because I want to forget that I'm in my living room.
Yeah.
So I turn it up. I crank it up. And when you're in the movie
Start
theater,
doing headphones at home.
it's true. It's true. Yeah, I might try that out. Yeah. But I love how good, clean, loud, and immersive the audio is in a movie theater, specifically IMAX. I just like the dimension that it brings you in is incredible.
Yeah.
One thing for you.
I mean, it's got to be the screen.
Yeah.
Just the size of the screen.
Yeah.
I have bad eyesight, and so just big screen helps me make sure, hey, I'm not going to miss anything.
Absolutely.
And obviously, like the normal big screen, but also, I mean, you go IMAX, 70 millimeter IMAX.
Yeah.
It's like, man, that. I remember I've seen 2 films in 70 millimeter IMAX, Oppenheimer and Sinners, and we saw Oppenheimer together. I remember when we walked in, it was like, whoa.
Like the screen is actually like you get the same feeling seeing that screen for the first time as you do seeing your first like New York City skyscraper.
Oh yeah,
you're like,
for sure.
Whoa,
yeah,
didn't know that a screen could be this big.
I know. Yeah. It's like there's clouds up there,
yeah, literally,
and I can't see the top. I got to get an elevator up there. Also, I just had a random idea for a movie theater experience.
Yeah,
you and I don't know if you shared this on the podcast.
We will.
Great to own a movie theater one day. What do you think about this idea? I haven't thought this through, but just popped in my head.
Let's go.
Silent disco movie theater. Everybody's got headphones
in. Yeah, that's fair. I will say the only initial pushback that I had on the wearing headphones at my house, I have worn headphones for like when I watch maybe like a Charlie Chaplin movie at home or something like that. Like something like
a silent film?
A silent film, the music. Like I'll hear the music in headphones like while I'll hook up my AirPods to the Bluetooth on the TV. I believe that there is a different dimensionality that is brought into the movie experience, whether you're at home or in the theater, when it can reverberate around everything around you and not just the space between your like the headphones and your ear. So I do think there is a value to that. But
what
also,
what about the headphones
disco,
that can give you essentially that surround sound?
That's true.
Experience?
Yeah. So I feel like the technology is there and it can simulate that. All for it. Also, I think for the bit. Don't do it for every movie, but specific movies. Like imagine like silent disco for like Pixar movies.
Yeah.
Be incredible.
Be great.
Like limiting it to specific movies. I'm all for.
And here's a couple things that I think it's maybe solves.
Yeah.
Just off the top of my head. One, you got people that are noisy during movies.
Yeah.
You're not going to hear.
You're not going to hear it. That's true.
Headphones in. Doesn't solve the visible distraction.
Sure. Also, I am a big fan of public shaming in the movie theater, though. I do think that very few other places in society is it accepted to publicly shame someone.
Yeah.
Without coming across as the bad guy, and sometimes rightfully so. But in the movie theater, you will be on your best behavior. You will respect the movie theater. You will respect the movie that you're watching.
Yeah.
And those that you're watching it with. And someone telling someone, hey, turn off your phone, stop talking. There is an aspect to that of making them feel shame. But maybe, we can have a workaround of other people don't have to worry about that watching the movie. We can have someone monitoring.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be able to not have to hear.
That's fair.
When we went and saw Fantastic Four,
yeah,
there was a massive argument happening the left of me.
Like, I thought a fist fight was going to break out.
And, man, if I had headphones on,
wouldn't even known.
Yeah, I missed the whole scene where Galactus like grabs baby Franklin Richards. Yeah. It's okay. I went and saw it again. Another potential thing that I think this solves is depending on which city you're in, especially if you have a lot of people who speak different languages. Yeah. Man, what if you get to flip on the specific language on headphones, and so like you don't have to go to like a specific like Spanish language showing of this movie. It's like no, everyone can come to this like singular movie, and they just flip on the Spanish, or the Mandarin, or fill in the French, whatever language they speak. Flip it on.
I'm loving the ideas, the creativity. One pushback against that is my personal opinion. I love.
You think everyone needs to learn English because we're in America? Wow.
That's the opposite. Wow. The opposite. I think I'm a big fan. I love movies of any language. I think like specifically like I love South Korean filmmaking and like also Japanese film. Like it's so good.
Yes.
Unbelievable movies there. I think to preserve the original performance, having the original audio with then subtitles. I hate subtitles unless it's a foreign language film. Yeah. I'd rather have the original intent of the voice and the original actor's voice with me following along via subtitles. But I think there is a time and place for, audio dubbing and helping people like easily
For sure.
translate, so like everyone can have the same visual experience without subtitles while also being able to toggle. So I think there is a time and place for
subtitles
it.
versus audio dubbing definitely
Yeah.
comes down to preference.
100%.
I tend to agree.
Yeah.
I would rather
But-
hear the original language.
Yeah, but there is no way, if you have a room full of people that not a lot of them speak the same language, there's no way for them to watch the same movie unless you audio dub, because you can't have 10 different subtitle languages on.
Yeah, everyone gets their own glasses that have the
Have the
subtitles,
subtitles right
going
there.
right
Look at
across
that.
the bottom.
The evolution of 3D the 3D glasses
Yeah.
is subtitle glasses.
They'll be even worse than 3D
yeah,
glasses.
sponsored by Meta Glasses. Let's go.
It'll be fun. Well, hey, we are going to jump in if you're still listening. Thank you. And if you have more ideas on how to make our future movie theater great, let us know. You can email us at themidnightmatineeproject@gmail.com. And you can Venmo also each of us towards us getting
Towards
a movie
buying
theater
a
one
movie
day.
theater.
No Venmo's under, 5 digits, I'd say.
5. Yeah, you know what? We'll be respectful. 5 digits.
Not counting the decimal point.
Yeah, not counting 2 decimal points either.
Correct.
Yeah.
But hey, we're going to jump in. We're going to talk really about 4 movies today. We'll tell you the 4 movies, and then we're going to kind of break down each of them and go in depth on, hey, who made the movie? What is the movie about? What are, people who have seen the movie so far? We have not seen any of these, but people who have, what are they saying about it? So we'll share a positive review, a negative review, and then just a funny, lighthearted review that we found. And then really our hope is that this would just be educational, that you would learn, hey, what movies are coming out this weekend that you can go see in theaters. Go take your family. Go take your friends. Go, I don't know, find a movie theater that you can take your dog. I don't know.
Yeah.
And bring some food inside the movie theater as well. The 4 movies we're going to talk about today are The Running Man, Now You See Me, Now You Don't, Jay Kelly, and Keeper. Those are our 4 movies. So we're going to jump on in with movie number 1, The Running Man.
The Running Man.
Comes out this week, directed by Edgar Wright. We'll talk more a little bit about Edgar Wright and what he's done in his career. This movie stars Glenn Powell, Josh Brolin, Coleman Domingo. There's been a ton of press right now about The Running Man. Rightfully so, because it looks like an awesome movie.
Looks
and
awesome.
I'm super excited. The premise of the movie: in a grim near future, the most popular show on television is The Running Man, a deadly competition where contestants must survive for 30 days while being hunted by professional assassins. Desperate to find money to save his sick daughter, a working-class man named Ben Richards, played by Glenn Powell, enters the game only to become an unexpected fan favorite and a dangerous threat to the entire system.
Yes.
Isaac, thoughts after seeing the trailer for this movie?
It's Edgar Wright. Go see it. That's it.
Done. All right, now we're moving on to Now You See Me, Now You Don't. No, we're sticking on The Running Man.
It looks incredible. Edgar Wright, I think one of the amazing things about him is he uses needle drops so well in all of his movies. They're incredible. Obviously, when I say that, people probably think of Baby Driver.
Yep.
What they should think of is the Queen moment in Shaun of the Dead, trying to kill a zombie with pool sticks. It is flawless, perfect. Shaun of the Dead is my favorite Edgar Wright movie.
Yeah.
But Hot Fuzz is so good.
Yep.
World's End is so good. Baby Driver, so good. He just will never not provide a good time.
Yes.
But it might not be earth-shattering filmmaking and new things brought forth, but you're going to have an amazing time. You're going to be fully entertained the entire time. And you're going to be brought into a world that does not exist completely and wholly.
Yeah.
That not a lot of people can do.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think Baby Driver is probably my favorite Edgar Wright film. Probably the most maybe well known. I'd probably
I'd
say.
say
It was
so,
a
yeah.
pretty big hit when it came out.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, this movie is directed by Edgar Wright, but it is an adaptation of a book by famed author
Stephen King.
King, and we love, a lot of him this year.
A lot of him.
We just had The Long Walk.
The Long Walk. Yep. Yep.
But this is based off of Stephen King novel coming with the same name, The Running Man. And man, this is going to be, I think, just fun, but also probably a little bleak.
Oh, yeah.
Just, I mean, the whole premise is like, I mean, it delves into like what we're getting into, like with Squid Games, with Hunger Games, and there's a lot of, I think, even like moral dilemma that will come up like with this movie specifically. The Long Walk, another kind of great example of this type of thing where hey, what lengths will people go to when they're desperate? Specifically desperate for money to take care of their family. And so super excited to see this. Glenn Powell.
Amazing.
He's great.
He's great.
Love him.
Yes.
But also Josh Brolin.
Incredible.
Coleman Domingo. Actually, real quick, Glenn Powell. If you're not familiar with Glenn Powell, what may they know him from?
Well, recently, if you watch TV, the
Chad Powers.
That's what it is.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You also know him from Twisters. You'll know him from
Hitman. Anyone But You. Top Gun Maverick.
Yes.
As well. Great actor who is learning a lot from Tom Cruise and Matthew McConaughey. And just a big fan. Excited to continue to see him in his work.
Also, Coleman Domingo. Very recently Oscar nominated for Sing Sing.
Yes.
Unbelievable performance there.
Yeah. His voice. Is perfect and iconic, and I love it. He voices Norman Osborn in Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, and he's just got this voice, and even just in like not just his voice, but even like his physical presence works perfectly. He's the game show host in this movie. Man, he's exciting. I'd go on his game show in a heartbeat.
Absolutely.
And then Josh Brolin, also so good. Where might people know Josh Brolin from?
Recently from Weapons.
Weapons.
One of the funniest lines in the movie from Weapons comes from Josh Brolin. Incredible. Also, Dune Part 1 and 2.
Sicario. He, of course, is the Mad Titan Thanos. Cable from Deadpool and Deadpool 2. And so great actors, great director, adapted from a book by a great author. What more could you possibly want? Nothing. So let's get into a couple of reviews real quick. These come from Letterboxd. We're gonna start with the positive review. This comes from Letterboxd user Cha PR, and it's in French, and I don't speak any French.
I also don't. We relied heavily on Google Translate here.
But I'm going to give it a shot. That's what people want to hear, right? Someone who doesn't even know how to pronounce French words, try to speak French. I think you just leave off the end of every word. I think is typically how it goes. Here we go. Franchement, c'est un banger.
I get that. Banger.
Le casting inter es pepite. J'ai adoré et vraiment passé un... I need more of a curly mustache for this, I think. Passé un bon moment pour le coup. Jamais de bien Glenn Powell. Et comme la record première. Edgar Wright, Royal du banger, Shaun of the Dead.
Banger.
Ça pouvait être bien.
Yeah, I will say, one, get a little curly mustache and a white flag, start waving it around. You're French. Spot on. It sounded more Spanish at times than French. But
that's what okay. I don't even speak Spanish. That's what I'm more familiar with.
I'll say, when I saw that review in French, I didn't need to know what it said because I knew it was positive just from the all caps banger followed by Shaun of the Dead. I was like, I catch your drift, man. I love this.
And so here's the English translation. Honestly, it's a banger. The entire cast is a gem. I loved it. It really had a good time. I already liked Glenn Powell, and this confirmed it for me. Plus, it's Edgar Wright, director of the hit Shaun of the Dead. It could only be good. It's a great review.
Great review.
I love it. Our negative review, spoiler, not that negative. This comes from really Letterboxd user Justin Wua. Not enough running. Surely even Tom Cruise does more running in any random Mission Impossible film. Not enough running.
Not enough running. It was really funny as we were going through these reviews. It was really funny seeing the only negative reviews we could find were there was, I think, 3 separate ones that said, just quote, not enough running.
Yeah.
And then this one added a little bit more context in the Mission Impossible.
And that's actually also our funny review comes from Letterboxd user Juliet, who also said, not enough running.
Yeah.
And I imagine there's just a ton. Not enough running.
Not enough running.
Now, for a film called The Running Man, how much percentage-wise of the movie, like screen time, do you think should be dedicated to running?
I think it solely depends on what genre the movie is, since this is part, not heavily, but part comedy.
Yeah, comedy action.
Comedy action.
Yeah.
Because of that, if there's any comedy aspect, I think it hammers home the bit of comedy harder if there's not a lot of running in a movie called The Running Man. So honestly, I applaud less running in a movie called The Running Man if there's a comedic element to it. So well done.
So I want to get like an actual metric from you.
Okay, yeah.
Percentage-wise, what's the number where it's like to be a serious movie called The Running Man? What percentage of screen time needs to have Glenn Powell running versus for it to hit the comedic bit of, oh, that's not enough running. What's the low bar there?
I think screen time, in a serious version, Glenn Powell needs to be running 35% of the time, which is a lot for screen time.
It's a lot of the movie, yeah.
I think in a comedy setting, it needs to be less than 5 or more than like 90%. It needs to be on either end. He's only running the entire time.
would be
great. Really funny. Also,
if
not
he just
running
doesn't
at all.
Also
Also really funny.
Yeah, it's like what you've seen in the trailer. That's all the running.
Exactly.
In the whole movie.
Mm-hmm.
Could be great. Well, this movie I think has all the pieces I think that you want in a great action film.
Yeah.
Great director, obviously adapted from a great book. Great cast. Visually just looks really, really good. If you were to kind of give a Hollywood pitch, a Hollywood combo to describe this movie, how would you describe it?
This movie this is more obvious.
Yeah.
The Hunger Games.
Yep.
Meets John Wick.
Yeah. Okay.
Kind of just like the survival, just kind of like badassery.
Yeah.
Of John Wick, of like fighting through things, surviving, doing impossible stunts. Glenn Powell said that he did as much of the stunts. I forget if he did all the stunts.
He did a lot, yeah.
A lot of them, but he did a lot of the stunts himself.
Yeah, and a Tom Cruise disciple.
Yeah, of course. You know one when you see one. So I think a lot of action, a lot of fighting action, a lot of really cool fighting choreography that I'm expecting to see.
Yeah.
And then just a societal commentary on how messed up the world we live in is.
Yeah, amen.
I think this is probably going to just attack the healthcare system.
Yeah.
Rightfully so. I mean, again, Edgar Wright, I applaud you.
Wait, what's wrong with the healthcare system?
Oh, it's perfect. Did you not know that? Sorry. America has it perfect. Everyone else is messed up.
I'm sure.
Yeah. In reality, no. Every aspect of every healthcare system, not perfect.
I agree. I think Hunger Games, John Wick, I think is a great comp. I think if I were to change it slightly, I would go John Wick and Slumdog Millionaire.
Ooh, nice. I like that.
It gets more of the game show,
yeah.
aspect in there. Well, hey, this movie comes out this weekend. If you want a good, fun action film starring Glenn Powell, one of the top actors right now, go see The Running Man.
Go see it.
In theaters.
Yeah.
This definitely feels like a movie that's like, you got to see on a big screen.
100%.
And with Dolby Atmos.
Dolby Atmos. Included.
All right, let's move on to movie number 2.
Yes.
Now You See Me, Now You Don't.
Where'd you go? We need to do a little post-production thing of making you disappear after you see that.
Now You See Me, Now You Don't. This comes out this weekend. So excited. This is the 3rd installment of the Now You See Me series.
Yep.
Have you seen the first 2?
I have not.
Have you seen the first one?
I have not.
Oh my gosh, Isaac.
I'd say I love all movies, but there are some franchises I've not gotten around to. I think franchises have a higher barrier of entry when there are multiple movies in because it's a higher commitment.
So then why didn't you watch it just when the first one came out? It wasn't even a franchise then.
It's a great question.
It's also hard to like call a 2-movie set of franchise.
2's a shriek. 2 is a shriek. I say like it just there are other movies that whenever they're in theaters, there are other movies that take higher priority for me, and like they just always have been. And this month, for example, obviously The Running Man, Keeper, and movie I'm seeing tonight, Die My Love. There's some other movies moving around it. I'm going to see before it, and then hopefully I can get to it.
You're missing out. What you got to watch the first
I
two.
Do not doubt that they're amazing.
They're
I mean, the
so
cast
fun.
is incredible. I love Woody Harrelson. It just looks like pure entertainment, and I know I'll have a great time.
Well, all of the movies have two of my favorite things to have in movies, which are magic and heist.
I knew heist was one of them.
Yes, absolutely. So much fun.
Yeah.
This is basically like, I'm going to go ahead and start with the Hollywood pitch. Basically, imagine Harry Potter meets Ocean's 11.
Wow. I completely changed my Hollywood combo to Harry Potter meets The Town.
Okay, yeah.
But I have a different Hollywood combo that I'll get to later.
Great, perfect. Well, this is the third installment of the Now You See Me franchise. The first two I really enjoyed. I thought they were so fun, so good. It's got a great cast. Directed by Ruben Fleischer, who also did Venom and Zombieland.
Zombieland's amazing.
Zombieland is amazing. And we've got some carryover in terms of the cast.
We do.
From Zombieland. And so this movie, the quick premise, the Four Horsemen, played, of course, by Woody Harrelson, Dave Franco, Jesse Eisenberg, and Isla Fisher. The Four Horsemen reunite for a critical mission to recruit 3 new, highly skilled illusionists for their most audacious heist to date. Their target is the world's largest queen diamond. But to get it, they must outwit a powerful and dangerous family crime syndicate that always seems to be one step ahead. I love a good heist.
Let's go.
And it's going to be a ton of magic.
It is.
And a ton of magic that, in a lot of ways, they do practically on set. So it's not all just like CGI kind of thing. There's a lot of that for sure, because you kind of have to with some of the effects. There's a lot of practical choreography and camera work. I've seen a lot of behind the scenes footage so far of some of the just like practical things they've done to like give off this effect. And I think practical magic is so great.
Oh, 100%.
It's so fun to get to see. It's super impressive. It's like way more impressive than just, something computer generated.
Yeah.
But I'm so excited for this movie. If you haven't seen the first two, I highly recommend watch the first two. Mark Ruffalo also is in these movies. Morgan Freeman is in these movies. They're so great. In the second one, the main villain is played by Daniel Radcliffe. Harry Potter himself.
Making another magical role.
That's exactly right. He's great. I love it. And so this is, of course, the third installment. Now You See Me, Now You Don't. They did consider calling it Now You Three Me.
Which would have been so good.
I know.
Fully on board for that.
And they didn't, which is a bummer. But, it is okay. Now, this movie also, the writers of this movie are Paul Wernick and Rhett Reese, who are the writers behind the Deadpool films.
Ooh, okay.
Fun fact. And so it's going to be funny. It's going to be witty. Obviously, it's going to have great, I think, like choreography, just great. I think when it comes to a heist film, the thing that makes a good heist is the reveal at the end, because you can't just watch it and things go to plan and you like predict kind of how things are going to happen. Like there has to be some level of twist that then gets revealed at the end.
You could say The Prestige.
The Prestige. That's exactly right.
Yep.
Going back to my favorite movie of all time. Right, I don't know if it's in camera, but right up here.
It's slightly out of camera.
The
but
Prestige.
it's all good.
Yeah. Every Magic Act has 3 parts. And what are the 3 parts?
I'm testing you.
No, I'm testing you.
No, I was testing you first, though.
So you've got what are the 3 parts?
Cut.
I know one's the turn, right? The Pledge, the Turn, and the Prestige. Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
The Pledge, the Turn, and the Prestige.
Every Magic Act has 3 parts.
Yep.
The Pledge, the Turn, and the Prestige.
The Prestige.
Right. It's not enough to make something disappear. Right. The Pledge is you present something as ordinary. The Turn is you do something extraordinary, like you make something disappear. But it's not enough to make something disappear. You have to bring it back.
And you just saw the first 5 minutes of The Prestige by Christopher Nolan.
Yes, it's so good.
So good.
Sounds much better when narrated by Michael Caine.
Yeah, fair.
But the end of a heist, especially a magic heist, is the key. And Jesse Eisenberg said in an interview that it actually took him probably like is there 3 or 5 like times reading through to like fully grasp what had happened. And he said it's like the twist is that good.
That's amazing.
That like he had to read it over and over and be like, wow, that is just insanely intelligent and smart, and the setup. And so I think this movie's gonna have a ton of just really creative setup to get us to a satisfying ending.
Yeah.
And the ending is often one of the hardest parts of a movie. How do you end a movie?
Yeah.
And movies like this, especially when it's got a clear target, tend to set up of like, hey, you have to have a good ending. Yeah. And Jesse Eisenberg has high praise for the ending. So let's hit a few of these reviews so far, people that have seen Now You See Me, Now You Don't. This is a positive review from Letterboxd user Sarah. Nice,
Shout out,
Sarah.
Sarah.
Real short. I'll watch these people do anything.
So
and
good.
I agree.
So good.
The chemistry of the Four Horsemen, especially, is so fun. They're
It
so
is.
great. Love Dave Franco and Isla Fisher, Woody Harrelson. If he's in it,
Amazing.
I'm in.
Seated.
Done.
Yep.
So great review. Now a negative review. This comes from Letterboxd user Guy Von Guy. What are we doing here? The world is a Mr. Show sketch now. What's next? The Great Wall 2?
Yeah, I honestly, sure. I think
just
you
didn't
went.
like the premise.
I think you just he or she went into this movie with
I don't even know what that means.
yeah. I think you need to know what you're expecting. Like you can't expect a like Ingmar Bergman movie when you go to see a Now You See Me movie, and
And what do you mean by that?
I will not elaborate. I will David Lynch myself out of the situation and just say no. And I think they probably just went in with misaligned expectations and were disappointed because they saw a highly entertaining movie with a lot of cool movie magic, aka tricks with a camera.
Yes.
And practical effects.
Yeah.
And they were probably expecting something deeper and a little more grounded.
Yeah.
So I think that there's an explanation for that review, and it has nothing to do with the movie itself, just misaligned expectations.
And it's weird to me that you have the expectation that it's not going to be something deeper or grounded.
Oh, it could be deeper,
Interesting.
more so.
From someone who hasn't even seen the first two. You're already making assumptions about the movie.
Exactly.
Why don't you stop and go see it? We're going to cut this podcast now. We're going to put it on.
Put it on. Let's go.
Yeah, this movie has more depth than you would expect.
I'm not saying it doesn't have
you pretentious
My gosh.
douchebag.
Fair.
To quote Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, of course. I'm not saying this movie doesn't have depth. I'm saying this person probably went in expecting Persona, and they were disappointed that it was not.
And that's okay. And then I'm gonna read 2 funny reviews here. One, I think is probably positive. Kind of hard to tell the tone exactly. This comes from Letterboxd user Pedro. Avengers: Infinity War for the Now You See Me fans.
Incredible.
Which
so
is great. And I think that's a compliment, but it's hard to tell for sure if that's a compliment.
Yeah, that's fair. I took it as a compliment. I also am just now expecting Tom Holland to appear and say, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then one other one, just timely review says, this would make bank if it were about the Louvre. Which is true. The Louvre got robbed a few weeks ago, and a lot of people thought, oh, is this a little marketing stunt?
Mm-hmm.
It was not.
What a marketing stunt. If they sacrificed one of the crew members to rob the Louvre and go to jail for life.
Yeah, maybe. I don't think he's going to jail for life.
I know. Yeah. Wasn't it a couple?
I think it was 2 people. Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
I think maybe 2 got arrested.
Okay. That's
also, as they're going through, apparently, did you see what the Louvre's password to their security footage was?
Louvre.
Louvre.
Yeah.
Capital
so
L,
funny.
though.
Capital L.
It was capital L.
Okay, it's secure.
No special characters.
No exclamation point, which is disappointing.
uh-huh.
Yep. Honestly, I probably wouldn't have cracked it because I would have put an exclamation point.
Would you have spelled Louvre correctly?
Lourve.
No.
That's not it. Is it Louvre?
Yeah, it's the R is after.
Okay. I always forget where the R goes because you just don't say
Louvre.
it. Louvre.
But this movie again looks so fun. If you've seen the first two, you're gonna love this.
Yep.
And if you haven't seen the first two, I do recommend go watch the first two. So good, so fun. I really like, especially the four horsemen, the main cast. But even just the spectacle, it's so fun. So Now You See Me coming out. You have a Hollywood
This
combo
weekend.
for us.
I do.
What you got?
Did some deep thinking of like trying to get some out there movies that the fans of this movie may have not seen before. This movie is Now You See Me meets Now You See Me 2.
Okay, we're moving on.
I knew you'd hate that one.
No, I respect that. That's really, really good.
Meets Pirates of the Caribbean,
yeah.
of course. Yeah, the Black Pearl.
I don't see it. But go see this. Comes out this weekend. But also maybe save this for Thanksgiving week. I mean, this is a good fan movie to go to.
Yeah.
Should be fun. All right, movie number 3. We're jumping into Jay Kelly.
Jay Kelly.
Jay
George
Kelly,
Clooney.
a movie that I feel like should be getting more publicity than it really is.
That's fair, but also Netflix sucks and is bad at everything it does.
True.
So I'm not surprised that they're butchering the marketing.
Yeah, not surprised either.
Or just like investing anything in the marketing.
Yeah.
They want you to find out about something when you go onto their app.
Which is crazy because this
And you just
movie
see that it happens.
stars one of the greatest actors of all time, Adam Sandler.
That was good.
Thank
So
you.
Talk about
Also stars George Clooney.
talk about a prestige.
Got him. But this movie, Jay Kelly, directed by Noah Baumbach, who directed Marriage Story, which is so great. But stars, of course, George Clooney, Adam Sandler, Laura Dern. Comes out this weekend. The premise of this movie, a famous actor, Jay Kelly, played by George Clooney, and his loyal manager, Ron, played by Adam Sandler, embark on a whirlwind trip across Europe. What begins as a routine professional endeavor quickly evolves into a deeper, more introspective odyssey as the two men reflect on their life choices, their complicated relationships, and the legacies they will leave behind. So from just like briefly watching trailer, hearing a little bit about the movie, what's your initial kind of thought or take on this movie?
Yeah. First, if you watch the trailer, know that the brand placement, thumbs down. First thing you see is a neon Pepsi sign. Boo. Love coloring of neon. Pepsi? No.
We're Coke guys.
Get out of here. We're from ATL.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Looks really good. I think they blend like many famous movies do. They blend real sets and staging with intentionally movie stages, and like you can tell it's a movie stage. And it seems like they blend that really well. It travels the world. You'll get some beautiful shots of beautiful places. George Clooney, it looks like a role that he has fully attached himself to. There might be some personal resonance there, being a like formerly most famous person in the world, and now an aging actor that is still one of the most famous people in the world.
Yeah.
But no longer in the limelight, and a younger generation has taken the limelight. Well, not taken the limelight, but has stepped into the limelight with him, and he is more on the latter half of his career. I think there's probably personal resonance there.
Yeah.
Of being one of the biggest movie stars in the world in real life and in this movie, and then being treated as that movie star. It goes into it in the trailer. I'm assuming it's a major theme of the movie, but when you were a movie star, George Clooney or the actor who he plays in this movie, George Clooney is not just you. George Clooney is the people that you went on the journey with and helped build you up.
Yeah.
So people that you went up with are also a part of that George Clooney. And it's an interesting shared identity.
Yeah.
When you become that famous and you become that important. So I think that theme is really interesting to see on the screen.
Yeah.
And that just searching for identity is super, super fascinating. And I'm really excited to see it on the screen.
Yeah, I think you nailed it right on the head. And I feel like I can like relate to the fame.
Of course, yeah.
I
From this podcast specifically.
I just feel like I've been on TV a ton.
Yeah.
Been on the silver screen for all of my life.
Obviously. Former baby actor.
Current baby
Current
actor.
baby actor. So sorry.
But yeah, this looks really, I think there's like a beautiful movie. It's been described as a joyous coming of age film for adults. So not for kids, but for for adults. And so this premiered at Venice Film Festival this year, had a great reception. Here's a couple reviews into this movie. We're gonna start negative.
Yeah.
This comes from Letterboxd user George K. George Clooney with a K? No, I'm just kidding. George K.
George's burner.
Yeah. This is a negative review. Good luck trying to make us care about the existential midlife crisis of a huge Hollywood star and his 1% of the first world problems. This is cringe filmmaking at its worst. A trite, condescending, sappy piece of cinema that tries to be moving, but it fails. Tries to be ironic, and it fails even worse. Tries to be honest, and it can't even understand the concept of honesty.
It sounds like a person who is, I don't know, rightfully so or not, angry at people that have more, that have an abundance, not more, an abundance and an excess of resources available to them. When other people have less than what they need and their needs are not being met. And I say like that exact feeling. I don't know what this person's situation is, but that feeling is warranted because there are a lot of people in this world that are in that situation to have that anger. But when you go to a movie theater, you go to experience universal things, and the universal search for identity is something that you face, and you being the overall you of everyone. Everyone faces that identity crisis and that identity and that search for identity. So I don't get that, because the amount of money you have, none of resources you have available to you, does not matter, because every person has to find out who they are.
Are you making the argument that money wouldn't like solve all of someone's problems?
No.
Have you not seen Good Fortune?
Yeah, I was saying Good Fortune made it very clear that money does in fact solve all your problems.
Again, you can find our Venmo in the link in our bio.
We clearly are men that money has solved all of our problems. Totally. But yeah, I think it's one of those situations that's unfortunate, but it's also the best part about art is that it's individual interpretation, and this person was angered by it.
Also, man, media for years has just built up popularity on people caring about the struggles of
the
wealthy
people,
successful people.
I definitely get it. And I would say like there are choices in this movie that they can make that would make this review warranted. I have not seen the movie, so it's something fascinating to be on the lookout for. But it's not necessarily the case, because like just because you're rich doesn't mean you don't know who you are.
Right. For sure.
I think that's something that can get lost. So
yeah,
could be warranted, could not be. Only wanted to find out.
Yeah. And if you want to help us, test out the theory of
will money solve our problems?
Yeah. Again, you can Venmo us. You can even I'll give you my mailing address. You can just send me cash directly.
Yeah.
Please. We'll move into a positive review here. This comes from Letterboxd user Benji Got Fried, or maybe it's Benji Gottfried? I don't know. Or Benji Got Fried.
Yeah.
Here we go. This the first sentence is in all caps for the record.
So yell it.
George Clooney just gave one of the best performances of his career.
Nice. Good job moving the mic away.
Yeah, thank you. Wow. Unbelievable. This was amazing. The 3.3 average rating on Letterboxd is absolutely a crime. Noah Baumbach is coming off of his disappointing movie White Noise, and I can happily say that this is on the level of Marriage Story. George Clooney is absolutely sensational as Jake Kelly and gives one of the best performances of his career. He gives one of my favorite performances of the year so far. This is a love letter to George Clooney's career and shows a different side of him I've never seen. he better get nominated for Best Actor at the Oscars. Adam Sandler is absolutely incredible as Ron, Jay Kelly's manager, and gives one of his best performances yet. I love seeing Adam Sandler take on serious work, and I hope he finally gets his first Oscar nom. Laura Dern and Billy Crudup are absolutely fantastic. Riley Keough, Patrick Wilson, Greta Gerwig, Stacy Creech, and Jim Broadbent are all phenomenal. Noah Baumbach does an incredible job directing this. Noah Baumbach and Emily Mortimer do a fantastic job writing this. Linus Sangren does a fantastic job with the cinematography. Nicholas Britels is absolutely incredible. I would definitely recommend this to anyone, especially if you're either a fan of George Clooney or if you love anything Noah Baumbach has done. I hope Netflix chooses to have this as their main contender for award season. I cannot wait for everyone to see this, one of the best movies of 2025 so far.
Wow. Strong praise.
You think they liked it?
I think, they left the ears like, you know what? I'll think on it, but it was
You think they worked on it?
Probably.
Maybe. I mean, but I love all the shout outs to many people
100%,
that were a part of making this. It's so great. So great review from Benji Got Frot. And then we'll end with one more review. This is our funny review. This comes from Matt Singer on Letterboxd.
Nice.
Pickles never expire, but people are not pickles.
I'm assuming that's a reference to something in the movie, but out of context, incredible.
Yeah,
so good.
More about people and pickles at Screen Crush.
Absolutely. Let's go.
And there's a link to a longer review.
That's amazing. I'm just going to start saying that as just like well-known wisdom and be weirded out when someone
Pickles
doesn't
never
do it.
expire.
But people do.
And people aren't pickles.
Oh, yeah. And people aren't pickles.
I don't think you just say that. Hey, people aren't pickles.
People aren't pickles. Hey.
It's a good nugget of wisdom. Thanks,
aren't
Matt
pickles.
Singer. So this movie, I think it's going to be beautiful. And again, if you're a fan of George Clooney, you should watch this movie. And if you're not a fan of George Clooney, go watch. Oh, we didn't even talk. Like, if you're unfamiliar with George Clooney, first of all, what are you doing?
Yeah. Watch any movie made.
Ever.
Like ever. Yeah. Watch the Ocean's movies.
Yeah, Ocean's movies. Gravity.
Fantastic Mr. Fox, where he's a voice actor, but still incredible.
Yeah. Batman.
Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah.
Just a lot wide and vast filmography.
Yes. And if you're unfamiliar with Adam Sandler,
The only movie you need to watch is Punch Drunk Love.
I was going to say Uncut Gems.
Okay, yeah, two of his serious roles as a guy that is not known for serious acting.
Yes.
Guys got
Spanglish.
Spanglish. I'm obviously Happy Gilmore 1 and 2.
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy, so good.
Click,
amazing. I remember we had that on DVD growing up, and it was incredible. Yeah, Adam Sandler, fantastic.
Yeah. So go see this movie. It should be really great. Comes out again this weekend. Do you have a Hollywood combo in mind for how to pitch this movie?
I do. It's going to be a little confusing at first.
Yeah.
But Hollywood combo, Singing in the Rain meets Born Identity.
Okay. All right.
So
hit me with the Bourne stuff.
Remove all of the action from Born Identity.
Okay.
Keep the traveling different cities.
Yeah.
Keep the search for someone's identity. And then combine the fact that this is a movie about a movie star.
Yeah.
From Singing in the Rain. And
Yeah.
remove the musicality from it.
Yep.
And also Singing in the Rain, like they're aging silent film stars.
Yeah.
Coming into a new world that they don't know and they have to figure out. So I think there's more crossover.
I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's more crossover
Not
on one
bad.
side. But I have to sneak in Matt Damon and Bourne trilogy.
There we go. Singing in the
I
Rain,
can.
Born Identity, great
Yep.
combo. Go see this movie. Jay Kelly comes out this weekend
Yes.
as well. And then one more movie we're going to touch on real quick is
Very.
Keeper.
Very briefly, just want to give an honorable mention, specifically because no reviews are out yet about Keeper, and they've guarded it pretty well, which I love. Watching the trailer, they've released multiple iterations of the trailer, and every time I watch it as a horror fan, I'm like, oh my gosh, this looks so good. This is awesome. But you also walk away being like, what is this movie about?
Yeah.
I have no idea. All they do is 1, scare you in the trailer, 2, make you intrigued. And those are the two things that a horror trailer should do.
Well, want to know what I've thought every time I watch this trailer?
Yes.
I haven't seen the trailer.
Be like, well, I'm going to watch this trailer. I'm going to turn it off, is what your thoughts are. Yeah, that's fair. This comes to you from Osgood Perkins, the maker of Longlegs with Nick Cage a few years ago, and then The Monkey. Osgood Perkins is a train that will not be stopped. He is coming out with movies at an unbelievable pace, and I want it to continue as long as he's doing it in a healthy way and he is good mentally.
And as someone who dislikes horror, I'm about to put on a Spider-Man costume to jump in front of this train. We're going to stop it if I can help it.
And in that scenario, Spider-Man's going to die because that train won't be stopped. But yeah, go see this movie. The only thing I can describe it as is whenever an Osgood Perkins trailer comes up, it says a dark trip from Osgood Perkins. This is going to be a dark trip. It is going to have haunting in it. It is going to have a relationship in it that is pulled apart, is not pulled apart. It will have some symbolism there. Just go see it. If you're a horror fan, go see Keeper.
Yeah,
and
it stars. So it also stars Rossif Sutherland and Tatiana Maslany. If you're unfamiliar with Tatiana Maslany, she plays Isaac's favorite Marvel character, She-Hulk.
I know that everybody knows that you said that ironically, but I want to make it clear it's because the show was just bad. Like the CGI.
Did you watch it?
Not good. Some of it, yes. And I was like, it's very hard for me to not watch something. I lost interest there.
But you know what was good in that show? Tatiana Maslany.
Oh, yeah. Don't doubt the one episode
She's
that
great.
I saw, which was watching with you like halfway through the season. So not a good place to jump in on. She was fantastic.
It the one that had Megan Thee Stallion twerking?
No. That's really
never
funny.
mind.
I didn't know that happened.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Also, like another reason why I didn't like is because I love Deadpool, and from what I've heard, they just like kind of butcher the Deadpool character there. Not Deadpool.
Wow. You just messed up your own favorite Marvel character.
Daredevil. I love Daredevil. And the choices there were very interesting. So nothing against the people that worked on it.
How do you know the choices were interesting? Did you watch it?
No, but you told me what they were.
And thinking back on it, I think they were right.
Okay. Well,
which is that Matt Murdock is a player. Which is accurate.
Yeah. Fair. Yeah. She-Hulk, don't know enough about to fully talk about because I did not watch it.
Yeah. Anyway, Tatiana Maslany is
Keeper.
great.
Yes.
She's in Keeper.
Yeah.
If you like horror, go see it. If you don't like horror, watch the other movies we just talked about. No. But those are our 4 movies. So again, The Running Man, Now You See Me, Now You Don't, Jay Kelly, and Keeper. And one other quick honorable mention, I'm not going to say anything else other than The Carpenter's Son, a Nicolas Cage horror film where he is Joseph, the father of Jesus.
Incredible. Very little known about it outside of that.
And there's nothing else to know.
Yeah.
Horror film.
Go see that as well.
Yeah, going to be wild. But we hope you see these movies in theaters this weekend. I know we're excited to go back to the movies. If you're in Atlanta, come see a movie with us. We love going, obviously, to the Regal and Atlantic Station. We also love going to the Plaza in Atlanta, the oldest running theater in Atlanta. It's such a great experience.
So good.
But come with us. We'd love to watch a movie with you and tune in every week to hear the movies that are dropping that week. And as always, long live the theatrical release.